Dwelling in the Faith Lane with Christine Atalinda.
Yes, welcome back from that short break. We are still in the program Dwelling in the Faith Lane, and this time around we are looking at relationships, students and relationships. But amidst all this, I want us to know, what is a relationship?
We were talking earlier on in the show, we were talking about the boy-girl relationship. Now, the parental relationship, the peer relationship, the child relationship. A relationship is how you connect, is how you carry yourself, is how you become entangled or in sync with whatever we are talking about. So your parental relationship or your physical with your boyfriend, the sexual one, it's the way you connect.
It's an entanglement.
Yes. No, the entanglement becomes very complicated. No, I'm saying it is a way of connection.
True.
So whether it's with parents or with teachers or with friends or with your partner, it is a form of connection, a way of, when you go to the sexual relationships, the boy-girl relationships, we're looking at, number one, how you connect. What do we like? Do we like the same things? And also the intimacy in it. Now, this is the tricky relationship that people want to really understand, because it includes the intimacy part of it, the sexual part of it. So a relationship is just a mode of connection. It's a mode of connection between you and the latter.
And the other party.
Yeah, so be it parent, be it teacher, be it peer, be it God, be it, that's a relationship, your form of connection. So we were talking about the boys and the girls, and then we're thinking that we need the experience, we need to jump into relationships earlier because they feel like our hips have grown bigger, or maybe our friends are like coerced, because also friends can be evil, guys. Your friends can just be wrong, because you have friends. That's why everything we have to involve the big man up there. And also look at your earthly God is mommy and daddy. Talk to them. If something is great, you will not be embarrassed to discuss it.
Discuss it with your mother.
Yeah. You'll be like, mommy, now I'm in a relationship.
But now you see, if you're saying people should not get into these relationships, yes, that's what everyone has been told. So a friend of mine was like, now I don't know what I'm going to do with life. When I was trying to date young, my mom was like, you're still young, please read your books, read your books, read your books. Right now I'm done with campus and I'm at home. I go work, come back home. And my mom is like, when are you bringing a man in this house? So she's like, but I haven't been exposed into this. I actually fear when men ask me out.
No, yes. Of course, when you're in school, number one, your parent, this is the congs to this mother. When you're in school, you're not allowed to exercise that brain in some other sector. Yes. We are from an African upbringing that has brought up the strongest of people out there. You guys, Nelson Mandela was in Africa. I don't think he dated at 15. I'm saying the strongest people I'm looking at. We have different figures that we look at. Upbringing fully from Africa, fully Ugandan, let's say. Now Ugandan. I have my mom. I would say my mom, because my mom was raised in an era where she was in Namasagali College. Namasagali College was a school that was mixed school. But her mom told her, if you ever come back, because their school, she told me in campus, in their college, kids used to get pregnant. And her mom told her, if you ever bring me a child here, you will go and eat your child alone. She was this strict, with this thing of please, right now I sent you to school as you, don't come back times 2. So you look back to that November, why? As in Africa, when you are still in school, you're still answering to somebody. You are not ready. Whether you want experience, Tina, there is no experience you need. Relationships, you don't need no experience. It is a form of connection. Why should I get an experience in any connection?
No, you learn how to talk, how to carry yourself.
No! When that relationship time comes, you do not need to, guys. No, there is nothing about, like we said, a relationship is a form of connection.
Okay.
Why should I practice on how I should connect with you?
Now I have agreed I'm not going to get into this relationship. So I am
then
done
later on
with even university, and I have not dated because at home it's
at university, for instance, I question the bit whereby a parent at university is still seriously rearing you. Now that there is a question. That's when you have to be like, is mommy okay? Because I think at university it's when now we have the gap to decide. We have been molded into these blocks. Remember, we're now entering your youth, right? You're now done adolescenting, right? You are decision making, like right now you feel independent, you're cutting ties. That is campus. So I don't think mommy would rear you at campus, because I have one of the strongest and toughest mothers in the world.
No, their parents too rear their kids up to campus.
No, but then at campus, if mommy is
they even
still rearing
ask for
you,
a timetable.
yes.
Give me your timetable, and then your dad will actually call you. Oh, I'm not seeing you home. You're supposed to be home by now.
For the kids that commute.
Yes.
Yes. One of my friend Lena used to commute, and there's a time she decided to like be like, no, I've ever gone back home like so early, because she would leave us at campus, and sometimes we'd have plans. You know, at campus you get to be introduced to the nightlife. Before you know that night, I'm in preps, I go to bed. But then now you're in your hostel room. You even have the right to go somewhere. So now my friend had never experienced that, and we used to, oh my god, it is actually bad. I feel like don't show off for your friends who are commuting. Let them be. There is a decision in this. So there is a night she wanted to stay back and be like, I don't care, it is even raining. If daddy calls, I'll tell him it has been raining, I'm going to sleep at the Anita's. It rained, daddy called, and she said that statement. 30 minutes later, the daddy was from Zambia, was already parked at the Yaka gate, waiting for her, and I was like, hey, my God, Lena, your daddy's like, thumbs up. Like, now I understand that part. If you have been reared up to there is a reason, because everything that has, I feel like maybe without that rearing, you'd be wilder.
No, I think sometimes some parents are just remembering what they went through.
Yeah.
And then they're like, I have to protect my child. So you protect this child up to that extent.
And then, okay, yes, I've not been given a platform to date, let's say, younger. Campus, I've not dated. Please become the hottest. Be curious. You know, curiosity killed the cat. Now you're working. Curiously look for that relationship.
No, like
you are past ready.
She reached a point of even where she is scared.
Why would she be
going
scared?
Out on a date? She hasn't done all this.
Yep, the fact that you haven't done all this, we all know that in the world that the hardest thing is to start. You gotta start somewhere. So you have not been dating. Start with because number one, for someone like that, she's going to have the randomest of choices. She'll be easily deceived because she has not. That's the so-called experience you want. But when people start digging into it on an earlier stage, you do not have the self-control. Number one. At my age, I can date a man for over a year and not sleep with him. But a 15-year-old will not do that.
Because
2 months later,
you have to give into the relationship.
Yes, 2 months later, the man is going to be like, I want to sleep with you. And then you're going to be like, shouldn't I not? Because you are not ready. So yes, I am sorry for the Christian out there that is being reared until after campus they're rearing you. I don't know when the Lord is going to pave way for your relationships to begin in the intimate relationships. But be it how you can create a relationship with that rearing. You guys, you can have a boyfriend who you see only in lecture rooms. Yes.
Then the boyfriend will complain, I'm not giving him time.
And then he dumps you, and then you're like, this is not the right one.
And then you get the heartbreak.
And then you get the next one. Because remember now, how fun is this relationship? It is as there's nothing that is entangling you together. There is nothing that is coercing your spirit, that is disinfecting you or infecting him. Nothing. Because we're keeping it simple. I am still being reared, so I'm going to keep it simple. So even when you dump me after a week or 2 or a month, because I am not opening up to you, maybe I'm not showing you what you want to see, it is okay.
So it's okay for this young girl out there not to get coerced into any form.
You can actually just be there single.
Relationship.
When it's
Remain
time, it will
single.
happen.
When your right time comes, actually, your angel will bring your rightful spouse to you. Mary was a virgin until Joseph showed up.
And then imagine this. Whatever you're looking forward to, if it's gonna be yours, it's gonna be yours. So don't rush it.
Even if you have the worst.
Do you remember that time when there's this slogan when they used to say, don't rush a Mirinda? Do not rush yourself. I don't know who that is out there. Do not rush.
We had a certain slogan at campus. So we used actually to call it chow. So do not rush the chow.
The chow, yes.
Do not rush at whatever stage in life it gets you, your rightful spouse will actually find you, that will find the perfect person in you.
Thank you. Without the practice, you guys make it sound like there's some kind of like formula to this. The practicing you're going for, I feel like in this world, in our understanding, it's actually an evil attack. It's something demonic.
Yeah, it's demonic.
What you're calling a practice, you are initiating yourself in some kind of cult. You're giving your body to release. You're releasing it. Oh my God, there is so much. People, number one, have to know this. As a young Christian girl, sex is what's spiritual. So whatever relationship I am going to get into, I have to let my partner know. In the sex sector, baby boy, I am not yet ready. I know it is spiritual. Ogenda kunyambaza ebye wamwe ngenda kwambaza ebye wange. So in the meantime, let's keep it clean. Let's keep it clean. Let's have fun with it. Let us date. Guys, take your girlfriends to ice cream. It is fun to have ice cream with a partner. You know, and it is as sweet as anything.
And
So-
go back home early.
Yes, and the earlier the better, of course. Because the later you're going to go back, then you're going to tempt. I don't know what is up with the male generation. When it gets darker in the night, maybe they get wilder in their heads. So as a girl, protect yourself. There are different measures. If mom is saying don't go out with anybody, don't. Don't worry. The Mr. Right is going to find you. And the Mr. Right actually came. So, no, there is nothing you're rushing into. For a Christian out there and for a girl, I have been there, I am telling you, there is nothing you're rushing into. There's nothing special about it. It will come when it has to come. In the meantime, stay celibate. Celibacy is key. It keeps the vessel of the Lord like very clean, that when you say hi, he's not disgusted. What you're rushing
It
into
even
is going to
helps you
stain your clothes.
Because at that stage, you're at a stage of self-discovery. So you will discover yourself better.
Yes.
You will know, I'm good at this, I'm good at this. Like, you will develop yourself. The inner you gets developed. You know, you get to different things, because it's hard, you know, to learn different skills here and there, when you're also having boys into your mind. So I want us briefly also to touch onto this thing. So it's something that is really happening, and it's among the young children, the young people. Christians and non-Christians
Yeah.
are doing the same. So you find that there are two girls, and both of them are dating one man, and they both know what is going on, and they are all clinging on to this guy, and they claim to love him so much, and they cannot leave. And actually, if he does anything, they die.
You know, all these things, usually, like you said, like two girls are clinging on this man. In the world we're living in, this man gotta be rich. We're not going to cling on to a man who is not
Sometimes
rich.
he's even broke.
Now, these broke men, that is why we keep saying that sex is spiritual. These broke men have done something to you, like seriously. Okay, me, I'm going to give it to you in a picture that I can put myself into. I have a boyfriend, he's a rich man. And then some other girl also says this is also her boyfriend. That's why, you know, like right now, of late people keep telling us, you don't tell us who you're dating, so we can't also tell you who they are dating. So you have to share with the world that I am dating this person, so that your friends can be like, but he's also dating her. You get? But anyway, usually girls, young girls are like, it's sad, but a rich man will come to you and spoil your life. Spoiling us means, I don't mean like he's gonna spoil you with everything you want. Guys these days buy cars for girls. They'll look after you. He will give you the smartest of everything. We know how we all like the iPhones. You'll get it all. You'll smell the greatest, because he's trying to get into your life, into your bedroom, or whatever you have to offer. But then he's not only going to do it with you, he's going to do it with someone else. When you find out, but before you find out, actually re-ask yourself, is this man going to be it? Is this it? Am I ready to be put somewhere and be like, this beautiful young girl, this is her spouse? Because usually these older men come to us lying to us. They're usually not married, or they left their wives, but yet the wives are there.
They hate their women so much.
Yeah, I am ready to leave her, but he's not going to leave her. Why? We're in an era that we are educated. A man who was once married is not going to leave the wife. I believe marriage is eternal. Is there any marriage you
However
can
much
break
he
short?
pretends,
Yes.
he'll always go back to his wife.
And apart from that, you said I do until death does you apart, right?
So who is dead?
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, thank you. Who is dead?
Yeah.
You're both alive. Meaning right now you're the homewrecker. Be it what, whether the man is the one who asked you out or he did what, right now you are the wrong person in this mix. You are the sinner, if you're like holding a torch, you're the one holding the wrong light. Everyone is looking
So
at
how
you
about
like,
this incident? Now that man has money, how about in this incident? So
when the guy is broke.
the guy is broke, because I had friends at campus, so I'll bring into this because I want to relate to someone to what exactly is happening to them. So I had a friend, there were two of my friends, and they were all sleeping with the same guy, not only dating but also
Sleeping with
the same guy. So I was like,
You know that
what
he's
is really
Bella
happening?
and you know,
Because with me and campus,
you felt like
I
you're
was there
better
for
than-
my degree, and
Yes.
but I had all the craziest friends and I would fit into the conversations.
Yes.
So one time I asked, what is really happening?
Like we
Both
said
of you
earlier.
know.
We said earlier, sex is spiritual.
So do you know
this
what's
person
about-
had clenched into their
you know what she
spirits.
told me? I also get it, but I don't know why. This guy has tight chow. I'm like, okay.
Oh my. This is what we believe. Once a shoe fits or a glove fits, you may think the pink one won't fit. No! If it fits and then somebody else wears it.
And it also fits.
And it also fits. So are you going to go around Kampala with one shoe?
And the other one with another.
With another?
All both of you are going
need
to
both.
fit in your legs at the same
No,
time.
you're supposed to, you need both. Meaning if the chow was tight, thank you. There's tighter, there's even the best. That is yours. So it is high time you choose. This is where I'm saying charity begins at home. A girl that does not have the discipline of knowing that mommy is always at home with daddy. Not with daddy 1, daddy 2, daddy 3. Not somebody who has been in a broken family, who has been raised with different people, can go like, maybe I'm going to see this man and see the other one and see the... No. This is a girl who knows I was raised with mommy and daddy. Why should I be mommy 1? And then there's another, my friend is also mommy 2.
Mommy too. And both of your friends.
And yet now that's the weird bit of it all. And imagine this person does not even have the audacity to hide.
To respect the friends.
Thank you. So the girls at this point, I'm so sorry, your friends were crazy. They were stained. Something was wrong. Because personally, I cannot share. And intimacy should not be shared, should not be questioned. When I am with somebody else, I'm going to feel questioned. I'm going to be like, maybe she's better at this. Maybe she's a better cook. And me, I'm a better talker. I don't know, because you're going to start comparing yourselves. And yet, this other person, the so-called relationship partner you are with, is supposed to make you feel wholesomely enough for him, that you are the best girl out there. I don't need any other. So how do you not need any other when you're with my friend? Because the gentlemen out there, we all know they lie to us. He'll tell you you're the best, and then maybe you'll have another. But at least you'll have the audacity of hiding the other from your knowledge. But this one even has the to show you. How do you show me I am better than that? I call upon children out there, do not settle for half-baked things. Because if he's seeing you with your friend, then you're not being seen at all. You're being seen with other people too.
Actually, he's playing. I think for him, it's just enjoying.
It's a game.
It's a game.
It's a game, and yet you're trying to, like for the ones who are like Tina is saying, you are trying to look for experience. You're trying to not be boring. Yet they are playing with you. Imagine that. You're looking for experience from a guy who's playing with you. Oh, let's just not sell ourselves short. The right time will come. It actually always just tells you can tell, because you will know it is right. Let us not be excited. When you're young, everything is exciting. Someone will tell you, I want to take you out at night, and then you'll be
And you're
like,
like,
I will
wow.
escape. I will
How does it
escape.
feel?
I remember I was in school and a friend of mine told me they would climb the gates at home, and I was like, how? Because I saw when it's impossible. Why? The next holiday I went home and I started looking at our fence, and I started thinking, if I was to go out, where would I pass? Like, let's say mommy and daddy are sleeping now, I'm escaping. So I started looking at our fence, and I was like, oh, my parents were very organized. These guys knew that these guys would want to escape. So there was like, those bottles they put like on the fence. I was like, so these guys, I think that's why it's there. Not for the thieves, to keep me inside. That's what I thought. Because when I had someone say, I can climb the gate, I was like, whoa. It was very... I had to go home and check, can I do this? So whether your friends are doing something or they're not doing something, ask yourself, and your spirit is still talking to you. Is this right? discuss it. If you actually can decide, discuss it with your parents. If your parents are a little tough, discuss it with your teachers. If your teachers are funny, please, the best place, discuss it with your church.
With your church. Go to your
Yes.
pastor if you
And
cannot.
tell him, I think I have a boyfriend. He likes me. He keeps telling me this. And let him put you in. Because these are the bigger people we are supposed to look up to. And they're going to guide you to the right place. Because your friends may be weird. Your parents may also be scary to you. To open up. The personal, the intimate relationships are not easy to discuss with our parents. They're kind of like tricky for some people who are
If
not
you cannot
out.
discuss it with your parents,
It
then
is
you're
wrong,
not-
and that's what I'm
no,
saying.
you're
But
not
then
ready, yes.
there's also some types of tricky, because I'm looking at parents like my parents. I don't know whether everyone has my parents. Some parents are like, what? Chichicho yogede. I'm just saying. So I feel like depending on your parents, you can tell, like, if I told mommy I have a boyfriend, will she take it like she needs to advise me, or she will hit me for a week, or she will hate me? You know your parents, you can assess. So you can be like, no, let me go to my pastor, let me go to Brother JB and ask him, am I supposed to see this man or not? Then he's going to limit it. Now this is now spiritual. He's not even going to stop me from something that I'm going to do that is wrong. You get? Other than you meandering around, don't waste
Dwelling in the faith lane with Christine Atalinda.
your time and don't sell yourself short. There are different ways to just hit the nail on the head at the right time. Ask the people who are better than you. Ask elders. Okay, ask your elder sisters, because your sister will always look out for you. No, seriously.
Sometimes you may be coming from a spoiled family.
No, if your sister is crazy, no, ask God. And this is through your pastors, through your friends from the
Your
ministry,
teachers.
your teachers, and your mommy and daddy. Mommy and daddy always got your back. They're your earthly gods.
I want us, before we end the program, because we are coming to the top of the hour, before we end the program, I want every person out there to make a commitment. For those still in school, please make this commitment to remain celibate until you're married. You do not need to exercise anything, to have experience in anything. You do not need the man with the tightest chow. The tightest of the tightest will appear. So just be yourself. Do good to yourself right now.
Yes.
Make that commitment. Type below and comment. Make that commitment. I commit to do this. You remember that on this day I committed onto this.
Yes.
And then you remain celibate. It is not wrong. It's not wrong. It's not old-fashioned. Someone was telling me being a virgin is lack of opportunities. It's not. So many opportunities are out there. And then the right man will always come. It's, as you said, it's not good to sample yourself out.
You're going to lose the juices. And then this is not right. Just keep it closed up. Keep it solid. Ask your parents, am I ready to date? When mommy says no, mommy gave birth to you, Tina, she's going to tell you no, meaning, Tina, you're not ready, according to mommy's eyes.
Yes.
Keep asking. Your friend kept being told no because she wasn't ready. There's a lot and imagine that. This girl kept baked up until now she's ready for marriage. How lovely would that be for any girl out there?
Very lovely. So
Yes.
let us get to this commitment, and then please remember that for any person you sleep with, any person you have slept with, their names are fully written onto your thighs. So how many names will you appear with, my dear? Please remember that. So every person you have slept with, or you're going to sleep, or you're planning to sleep with after here, their names get written onto your thighs.
Engraved. They engraved into your thighs.
So permanent.
Oh my, you see?
Permanent.
No.
So
don't
put
stay in that.
Put that in mind, and then you will see what happens. So do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much, Anita.
You're welcome.
We've been so blessed to have you.
I have
onto
been blessed to
Thank
be
you. We
here.
have discussed relationships and expounded on everything. So we hope next time, in case we call you back, you know the audience has loved you. So in case we call you back, please.
I'll be excited to be back. I will be here.
Thank
Anytime you call me though.
Thank you
And
so much. As we dwell in the faith
faith lane.
lane.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
Dwelling in the faith lane with Christine Atalinda.